was the year 2020, a day before the assembly elections in Delhi, and a major National Party candidate sent out a 44-second monologue criticizing his political opponent. The 3 videos shared on WhatsApp were in 3 different languages: English, Haryanvi, and his mother tongue, Hindi. But there was a catch. The candidate can't speak English or Haryanvi. These were authorized, hyperreal deepfakes created using machine learning algorithms for better online voter outreach. Distributed across 5,800 WhatsApp groups in Delhi and surrounding region, the Haryanvi video was targeted at the Haryanvi-speaking migrant population and to dissuade them from voting for the rivals, while the English video was targeted at urban Delhi voters. Watching these videos and later discovering that these were AI-crafted fakes altered my relationship with instinctively trusting videos shared on the internet. It was one of the first instances where a politician was leveraging AI to gain a political edge. It made me realize that with advances in artificial intelligence, we will soon inhabit a world where telling apart reality from fake would become increasingly difficult. I'm Nilesh Christopher, a journalist who has covered the impact of technology on society for nearly a decade. The use of deepfakes first blew up around 2017 and was almost exclusively used for the creation of non-consensual celebrity porn. But by 2020, the use of AI images, audio, and video began finding wider social acceptance because of its use in marketing, e-commerce, and even creating Hollywood-style visual effects. Such quote-unquote positive uses of deepfakes included the CEO of a Fortune 500 company cloning his voice and likeness to be able to send personalized messages to all 500 members of his sales team for achieving their targets. Or, with 20 minutes of input video, a Bollywood celebrity could now send personalized Diwali wishes to all his fans. Suddenly, with AI, you had an explosion of creativity. There were images of billionaires begging in the streets of India, and even I could realize my long-term dream of featuring in a Quentin Tarantino film. The widespread use of AI, where a simple prompt could be used to conjure up any reality that we want, has increased fears of election meddling and job losses. In several electoral contexts across the globe, we've already witnessed the use of deepfakes. In Pakistan, jailed opposition leader Imran Khan, who wasn't allowed to contest elections, smuggled handwritten notes to his lawyers, which were later turned into AI Urdu speeches. In New Hampshire, just days before people in the state of New Hampshire went out to vote, a fake AI robocall of President Biden did the rounds, urging voters to stay back home. Audio and video deepfakes are becoming increasingly easier to create and thus eroding our shared trust in reality. Well, what's happening in India? What's been the impact of deepfakes on the Indian electorate? Obviously, it's being used for disinformation. In the lead up to polls in the Indian state of Madhya Pradesh, a video from the Indian version of the American game show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire went viral. In that, the host, Mr. Amitabh Bachchan, could be seemingly heard asking the question on which Indian minister is popularly called the announcement minister, known only for their fake promises and never following up. The contestant then picks the then head of state as the answer, showcasing the party in poor light. The 44-second clip features real footage from the game show, but the voice of Mr. Bachchan was cloned using AI. In the lead up to the polls in the state of Madhya Pradesh, at least 3 such clips where this specific game show format was used to spread fake information and was debunked by Boom Fact Check. The context here is crucial. Leveraging a popular game show format featuring a high-trust film personality like Mr. Bachchan, speaking poorly of a political party can offer serious political mileage ahead of elections. While AI is being used to fake reality on one hand, the rise of AI is also being used as an excuse to dismiss reality as fake. Last year, 2 leaked audio clips of a South Indian politician allegedly accusing his own party of corruption were shared online. As soon as the clips went viral, the politician was quick to come out and say that these were AI-crafted deepfakes. The local media took his comments at face value and moved on. But as someone who has covered this space since 2020, I wanted to get these clips tested. So I forwarded it to the Deepfake Rapid Response Task Force, a coalition of audio forensic experts and companies put together by nonprofit group Witness, who use state-of-the-art testing tools to be able to debunk claims of deepfakes. 3 independent evaluations of the clips were done, including one in which 50 minutes of this politician's voice was taken from his YouTube speeches to create a personalized voice model, which was then used to compare it to the alleged fake audios. The results were clear. At least one audio was undoubtedly real. It was one of the first high-profile cases of what experts call the liar's dividend, the ability of the powerful to claim plausible deniability over any unflattering footage, citing AI. The rise of AI, and especially the rise of the liar's dividend, has put tremendous pressure on journalists and fact-checkers like me, who now have to be very selective about the clips we want to choose to chase and debunk. Now, just as AI is being used in ways that erode trust, there is a new crop of political consultants who are hard-selling AI solutions to politicians. There is an emergent tactic among political parties who are resurrecting dead political stalwarts to come back and campaign for upcoming elections. In India, a regional party resurrected an iconic poet turned politician who ruled the state for almost 20 years to come back and offer reinvigorating speeches to his cadres ahead of elections. Similar such AI resurrections have happened in Indonesia and in Belgium, and will only continue to grow despite the ethical quandary of actively ascribing political opinions to dead individuals. It's unclear if such AI resurrections or cloning the voice of politicians for better outreach will sway voter opinion, and I have my reservations about it. However, research has already showed that rural social media users are less adept at differentiating between credible posts and fake posts. The rise of AI campaigning will only complicate things further. A recent case in the Indian state of Rajasthan is a testament to it. A 40-year-old female politician stood on the floor of the local assembly and complained to the Speaker of the House that an alleged deepfake video of her was shared online. It caused a huge local controversy. The local media covered it, even the national media covered it. The police even went out and arrested an individual connected to the case. I sourced the clips, and to my surprise, figured it was a simple case of mislabeling. No advanced AI tools or facial grafting was used in this case. And a few high-profile social media handles have simply shared it online, claiming that it was her in the video. That was enough for it to go viral. It shows that deepfakes do not have to be hyper-real for them to go viral. And the bigger problem at hand is quote-unquote cheap fakes, which are low-resolution images and videos shared online without context, claiming something happened when it didn't. It shows that cries of deepfakes can be exploited and can cause greater erosion of trust. Well, we get the problem. The concerns of disinformation has caused a pervasive atmosphere of mistrust in our society. But what are we doing to reduce the risks of generative AI? There are no silver bullets, but there are some promising solutions. Dozens of companies across the globe have developed tools to detect AI images, audio, and video. But those tools aren't yet widely available to journalists, fact-checkers, and election bodies in our part of the world. Experts call this the detection equity gap, where the tools needed to debunk deepfakes aren't yet available to those who need it the most. There is also a catch-22 in making these detection tools available widely, because making it publicly available means bad actors can reverse engineer it easily. Deepfake detection also has other limitations. The presence of background noise in an audio makes it difficult to discern between a fake clip and a real clip. In addition, most contemporary audio detection models are currently trained and calibrated to detect AI speech and can't identify AI songs, which is an emerging vector of misinformation. For this reason, AI detection has been dubbed as a virus-antivirus relationship, where the tools needed to debunk deepfakes have to constantly keep pace with the latest developments. There is also an initiative to build traceability and bring back trust into the images and video that we see online through an initiative called the Coalition for Content Provenance and Authenticity, or C2PA. For instance, the next time you create an image using Adobe Firefly image generator, there'll be a small icon on the top right corner called CR, Content Credentials. Clicking on it will give you more information on what app or device was used to generate this image. Is it AI generated or not? How many times has it been cropped? And more. Experts have likened this to food nutrition labels, which currently help us users make healthier food choices. Similarly, content credentials will act as signals for us users to be able to trust the content we read or watch in the future. For the foreseeable future, not all platforms or camera companies are going to actively adopt this standard, and we will live through a certain period of uncertainty. But it definitely is a step in the right direction. Look, AI is not the cause of all evils in our society, including the democratic decline that we witness all across the globe. But it definitely has the power to make it worse. But at least for now, the political effects of deepfakes have been limited, and the moral panic of AI far exceeds on-ground harms. I'm concerned that the alarmist discourse around AI could be used to justify the creation of laws and policies which could undermine our personal freedoms in the long run. In February, a youngster from a southern Indian state was arrested for allegedly sharing an AI clip that parodied the chief minister of the state. Despite the clear disclaimer that the audio in the clip is AI generated, it was used as an excuse to arrest this youngster. As platforms and companies race to regulate this powerful technology, there is an important balance to be struck between safety and free expression. With AI, we need to be able to move towards a world that amplifies human creativity, not one overburdened by regulation that curbs our personal and economic freedom. Thank you.